Stranger Things Season 1 begins in Hawkins, Indiana, in the year 1983, and right from the start, it mixes small-town life with a terrifying mystery. The story kicks off with the disappearance of a young boy, Will Byers. While many believed at first that this was simply a kidnapping case, the truth runs much deeper, connected to a parallel dimension known as the Upside Down. One popular myth surrounding Season 1 was that the Upside Down was originally supposed to be an alien world from another planet. But the fact is, the Duffer Brothers always intended it to be a dark mirror dimension of Hawkins itself, making it even scarier because it feels familiar yet twisted. We're also introduced to 11, a young girl with supernatural powers who escapes from a secret government lab. Many fans thought her abilities were based purely on science fiction, but the truth is, her powers were inspired by real-life experiments during the Cold War, specifically the CIA's MKUltra program, which tested mind control and psychic abilities. This mix of fact and fiction gave Stranger Things its unique edge. The Demogorgon, the monster of Season 1, became iconic. Some theories suggested it was just a hallucination created by Eleven's mind. However, the show itself confirms that the Demogorgon is a real creature from the Upside Down, able to pass between dimensions when gates are opened by psychic energy. The friendship between Mike, Dustin, Lucas, and Will is at the heart of the story. Many fans believe the group was modeled after the Goonies or E.T., and that's true. The Duffer Brothers drew inspiration from 80s classics to give the show its nostalgic feel. But what makes it powerful is how these kids represent loyalty and bravery in the face of supernatural terror. By the end of Stage 1 of our breakdown, we can clearly see that Stranger Things isn't just another sci-fi series. It's a blend of myths and facts, mixing real experiments, 80s nostalgia, and supernatural horror into one unforgettable story. As the mystery deepens in Stranger Things Season 1, the focus shifts to the government lab in Hawkins. Many fans believed this lab was purely fictional, created only for the series. But in fact, it's heavily inspired by real rumors about secret U.S. government facilities during the Cold War, where classified projects like MKUltra took place. This grounding in reality makes the supernatural elements even more chilling. A big theory in Season 1 was about the Upside Down. Some believed it was hell itself, while others thought it was an alternate Earth from the future. The truth, as explained by the creators, is that it's a parallel dimension existing alongside our own. Its decayed, toxic version of Hawkins is meant to symbolize corruption and hidden danger within a familiar setting. The connection between 11 and the Demogorgon also raised questions. Was the monster created from her powers, or was it always there? While some fans believed the Demogorgon was a dark reflection of 11 herself, the facts point to it being a separate creature from the Upside Down. However, 11's psychic abilities accidentally open the gate, allowing the creature to cross over, which means she is directly linked to the chaos that follows. Another hidden detail lies in Will Byers' survival. Fans once thought he had died in the Upside Down and that his body found in the quarry was real. The shocking truth was that the government planted a fake body to cover up their experiments. This detail exposes just how far the Hawkins Lab would go to keep their secrets hidden, and it ties the conspiracy element of the show directly to real-world cover-ups. The parents in Hawkins also add to the mystery. Joyce Byers, played by Winona Ryder, becomes a symbol of determination as she communicates with Will through flickering Christmas lights. Many thought this was simply a creative storytelling trick, but the idea actually draws on paranormal research where spirits are believed to manipulate electricity to communicate with the living. This adds another myth-to-fact layer that strengthens the eerie vibe of the show. As Stranger Things Season 1 reaches its climax, all the threads come together in a dramatic confrontation. The kids, along with 11, face the Demogorgon in Hawkins Middle School. Many fans once believed that 11 sacrificed herself completely in this moment. She uses her powers to destroy the Demogorgon, vanishing in the process. But the truth is that she doesn't die. Instead, she's transported back into the Upside Down, setting up her mysterious return in Season 2. Meanwhile, Chief Jim Hopper and Joyce Byers venture deep into the Hawkins Lab, entering the Upside Down in their search for Will. This sequence busts another myth. Some thought the Upside Down couldn't be entered by humans without being torn apart. But Hopper and Joyce's survival proves that the world is not instantly deadly, though it is toxic and dangerous. Will's rescue is both a victory and a foreshadowing. He survives, but in the final moments we learn he's not entirely free from the Upside Down. The slug-like creature he coughs up in the bathroom suggests a lingering connection between him and the other dimension. Fans debated whether this meant Will was becoming a host for something greater, and later seasons confirmed that the Upside Down had marked him permanently. Another hidden detail lies in the aftermath with Hopper. In one of the most mysterious closing scenes, he leaves food in a box in the woods, including Eggos. This seemingly small moment confirmed to fans that Eleven was alive and hiding, even before Season 2 gave us answers. It also sparked a myth that Hopper himself was part of the government cover-up, secretly working with the lab. The show never fully supports that theory, but the ambiguity kept fans questioning his motives. The season ends with Hawkins still feeling like a normal small town on the surface, but the truth is that nothing is the same anymore. The Upside Down still exists, the gate hasn't been destroyed, and the people who survived carry scars that will shape the seasons ahead. Season may first close its story, but it leaves behind countless mysteries that pull viewers deeper into the mythos of Stranger Things. By the end of this first chapter, we see how Stranger Things balances myth and fact perfectly. A missing child story transforms into a battle against supernatural forces, real government conspiracies, and the eternal fight between innocence and evil. And that's why Season 1 remains one of the most iconic introductions to a series in modern TV history.